Я разговариваю с выключенным микрофоном, как всегда. Да, да. Всем привет, всем привет. Я запустил трансляцию спустя столько дней. Итак, к главным новостям. Я ушел на удаленку. И из-за того, что я работаю теперь не с графиком 2-2, а 5-2, и работаю с 5 утра до часу дня, я очень долго не мог перестроить свой режим. Еще у меня камера уехала нахрен. Я очень долго не мог перестроить свой режим, и поэтому несколько дней не мог запустить адекватную трансляцию. Вот. Поэтому погнали, да пройдем Yesterday Origins. Сегодня я чувствую себя более-менее нормально. Вот чтобы вы понимали, я каждый день примерно в это время я уже спал и просыпался часов в 8 вечера. Мы остановились на том, что мы находимся снова в воспоминании нашего дорогого товарища по имени Вулкан Пидорас. Это я, да, Дим, это я. Триксилион — кельтский символ, символизирующийся непрекращающимся поиск знаний. Я в прошлый раз играл с гаммипада. Думаю, что мне некомфортно. Найс. Найс. Погнали дальше. Насколько роскошные, настолько же и неудобные. Не будь это подарок от Кейтер, ты бы от них избавился. Ты никогда больше не наденешь что-нибудь в этом духе. Хермат — охотничий сокол Финесса и посредник между тобой и Кейтер. Ну, уже кто-то зашел, влепил лайк сходу. Кому-то использует свой ключ, чтобы носить записки по поручению своего хозяина. И по твоему поручению тоже, да? Когда Хинес хочет позвать Хермада, он свистит. После того, как наденет перчатку, чтобы пицца не расцарапала ему руку своими когтями. Щит Сира Родрика де Гейра, увенчанный дурацким знаком силы, который он также жаждет, но абсолютно ее не заслуживает. Ключ от двери, которую может открыть любой, потому что здесь нечего скрывать. И можешь даже не отвечать, я все равно не услышу. Манул 2. Кстати, я пришел. Че пришел-то? Просто хотел сказать, жопа, сука, говно. Ой, бля. Я на стриме сказал то, что ты озвучил то, что ты написал. С. Число пи. Дверь. и задница. Построен для отвода глаз, потому что, как член ордена плоти, террорик молится только сатане. Как ты уже недавно убедился, к этой двери ключ не подходит. Он видел главный ной в церкви, в котором тебя ждет Хинес. Она заперта, но обычно находится где-то рядом, подчеркивая, что здесь нечего скрывать. Ключ подходит. Любой может войти в церковь, здесь нечего скрывать. Как часто еще они повторят то, что нечего скрывать. Кроме того, что скрывается под надгробной плитой алтаря, на самом деле должна быть закрыта. Угу. Хинес настоял на том, что в церкви было много изваянных святых. Наверное, чтобы компенсировать количество еретиков. Святой Донат из Гилви. Отец 9 девственниц, которых съел огромный змей, живший в колодце. Живет ли змей на дне колодца и в этом подземелье? Святой Фергус, покровитель этой церкви. Святой Константин. О. Ништяк. Оставил дверь открытой. Орден плоти запрещает это. Углубление для соли. Тут пусто. Углубление для серы. Обычно люк открывается при помощи ключа, который есть только у Хинеса. Углубление для ртути.
Ines! My good Vulcan. About time you showed up. Come here. Good Ursus and I have something to show you.
The entrance to the basement is open.
What? Open? Are you nuts, Ursus? Hurry, finish tying up the prisoner and stand guard at the chapel door. No one can come in or out but me, Vulcan, Sir Roderick, or his slutty wife.
Today is the day. The key to absolute knowledge will be ours.
The key to immortality.
That's not what I seek.
I know, but remember, limitless life, limitless knowledge.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I overslept.
Don't worry, as long as you oversleep alone. As a deacon of the Holy Church, you can't afford the least scandal. And we can't always throw your whores into the well. Good. Let's get to the important part. Prepare the prisoner as only you know how. Torture him, but save the best for the meeting of the Order. Try the same thing you did to the Saxon moron. The guests have come long and far. They'll be thirsty for the blood of our prisoner. The first transmuted being in history. The first immortal.
What? And what about Frey Sealcan?
Oh, in the well. And this rascal was eavesdropping. I'll be in the workshop getting ready for the ritual. Do a good job. His cries will inspire me.
Я пытал мужчин, женщин, стариков, знать и слуг, но никогда не пытал детей. Первое, что пришло тебе в голову, отпустить его и сближать, но ты слишком долго ждал обряда, который должен быть проведен сегодня ночью. Ты поможешь мальчику сбежать, но обставишь все так, как будто и убил его. Затем ты найдешь другую жертву, которая заменит его на время ритуала. А когда станет ясно, что эликсир трансмутации действует, ты выпьешь его сам. И сможешь сам распоряжаться своей жизнью.
You turn the handle to separate the two boards as much as possible. Then you put the prisoner's ankle between them. Then you turn the handle in the opposite direction, so the nails pierce the flesh. And he bleeds.
Рыжие такие же будут уважать детей скейтер, когда вы, если вы решите сбежать после того, как спасешь его. Кожаный ремень затянут так, что жертва могла немного пошевелить головой, лишь усиливая свои страдания на еще большую потеху зрителям. Оно уже было, Риана появилась после того, как он пытался сбежать, когда Хина застала его с подглядыванием. Он спит так крепко и не просыпается, независимо от того, сколько ты говоришь. Что Урсус сделал с ним? Но когда ты просыпаешься в холодном поту, тебе снятся вещи, которые на нем делал Финесс. Да и ты тоже. И речь идет не только о пытках. Мгм. Понимаю. Кровь питаемых заполняет углубление пентаграммы, и она становится хорошо заметной. Благодарю. Дверь. Да. Кайф. Охуенно. Один из сосудов, использующийся в алхимии, его еще называют флорентийской склянкой. Как правило, здесь полно крыс. Они не самые лучшие объекты для экспериментов, но их легко поймать, и их никто не хватится. Перегонный куб Хинесса для изготовления спирта. Он никогда его не пьет, так как терпеть не может этот порог. Если действующий сонный порошок, ты используешь его для похищения техноков, Хинесс проверяет свои зелья. Потому что на одних крысах алхимик далеко не уедет. Белая бумага. Здесь ее меньше, чем в Санта-Бригите. Мне ты можешь записывать свои научные достижения. Необычайно маленький череп. А чего еще ждать от английского недоумка? Ты знаешь, где находятся письменные принадлежности, если они тебе понадобятся. Тебе повезло, что чернила не высохли. Так часто бывает. Порошок из корней солодки, гладкой или лакричника. Хинесс использует его, чтобы подсластить самые отвратные из своих зелий. Однако ты используешь его, чтобы жизнь Сира Родрига не была слишком сладкой. Хинесс не только пытается воспроизвести эликсир трансмутации, он же на протяжении долгого времени пытается преобразовать уголь в алмаз. Они были углем и пытались стать алмазами. Не так уж плохо. Кто заметит пропажу одного шарика? Катушка с белыми нитками, тонкими, но прочными. Чаша, изготовленная тобой, в которой Хинесс будет смешивать эликсир трансмутации. По замыслу Хинесса мальчик должен его выпить после того, как ты подвергнешь его пыткам, а потом ты его убьешь. Если мальчик воскреснет, как говорится в договоре плоти, это будет означать, что эликсир действует, и ты тоже сможешь его выпить. Давай посмотрим, сможешь ли ты изменить первую часть, не изменив второй. Кожаные цилиндры, которые переносили в клюв почтовый голубь, пока не повстречались с Хермодом. Толченая редька из Японии. Она вызывает такое жжение, особенно на носу, что может пробудить даже мертвого. Или, если быть точным, человек, который должен продержаться еще немного перед смертью. Забавно думать о том, что наше самопознание начинается с такой иллюзорной вещи, как отражение. Но ты лишен даже этого. Ты Яга, дьякон на службе у преподобного Хинесса Д'Ардуния, парижского священника из церкви Святого Фергуса в Инверлохе. Ты Вулкан, основатель и второй по значимости лицо в Ордене Плоти, возглавляемым сатанистом Хинессом Д'Ардуна. Ты Мигель Фуэнтенегро, сын дьявола, вырванный из лап Инквизиции Хинессом Д'Ардуния. Они без устали раздувают огонь. Ты не должен иметь секретов от Хинесса. Ты знаешь об этом? Твоя самая тонкая работа. Тебе нужно было давно отдать его Кейтер. Кольцо. По какой-то причине ты этого еще не сделал. Ты что, трусишь? Уже 3 мануло. Ты проебался. Все. Пу-пу-пу. Там Дима писал. Нихуя, ладно. Иногда ты ощущаешь себя частью грандиозного замысла, шестеренкой в происках темного существа, твоего предполагаемого инфернального отца. Здесь зародилась твоя страсть к ювелирному и кузнечному делу. Если ты собираешься начать новую жизнь, один или скейтер, после спасения мальчика у тебя будет хотя бы ремесло. Ты пользуешься молотком и наковальней, чтобы ковать металл. Любой акт твоего творения — это насилие. Первый раз ты увидел такое колесо в Санта-Бригитте, в мастерской брата Изекиля. Ты бы очень хотел снова его видеть, но тебя согревает и знание о том, что 3 года назад он стал духовником королевы Испании. Неплохо для того, кто всего лишь хотел работать в своей мастерской. Туда в Асхинетом гладить все, чему не находит применения. Отличная пила. Шея английского недоумка может это подтвердить. Сокольничья перчатка Хинесса, он никому не разрешает ее брать. Что будет, если Хинесс узнает, что ты иногда ее берешь, чтобы через Хермода послать Кейтер любовные записки? Если ты хочешь ей воспользоваться, Хинесс не должен этого заметить. Кью укусил Хинесса во время ритуала вместо того, чтобы сразу убить его. Хинесс оставил его здесь умирать от голода. Он сказал, что виск и скулёж вдохновляет его, а теперь он скучает по своей любимой собаке. Собаку жалко. После многолетних поисков монеты страшного суда, главного компонента эликсира трансмутации, как утверждает договор плоти, Брат Сиакан нашел не одну, а целых две. Они были вставлены в глазницы скелета, находившегося на корабле викингов, который выбросило на берег острова Мэй в труднодоступном месте. Две монеты страшного суда, необходимые для эликсира трансмутации, который подарит тебе вечную жизнь. В лицевой стороне обеих монет сатанистский символ, который ты даже видел на обложке договора плоти, но в Санта-Бригитте. Нет сомнений, это подлинные монеты страшного суда. Часть символов на обратной стороне монет совпадает с символами на договоре плоти. Твой друг, защитник и учитель. И все же ты собираешься слушаться его и помочь сбежать этому мальчишке? Он не так стар, как выглядит, но его одержимость, несомненно, является отягощающим обстоятельством в глазах старости. Но эликсир трансмутации сработает, и вы оба одержите над ней победу. Ты никогда не верил в эту сатанистскую теорию, ни в то, что ты являешься сыном дьявола, ни в то, что он написал договор плоти. И все же Хинес в это верит. Или ему нравится в это верить. Как и Урсус, он уже надел облачение Ордена, несмотря на то, что ритуал будет проводиться лишь ночью. Он слишком волнуется. Ты бы тоже волновался, если бы не эта глупая затея спасти мальчика. Все.
Tell me, Hines.
You called me that upstairs. Remember, we're not in public, my good Vulcan.
Когда вы основали Орден, Хинес решил, что все члены Ордена должны иметь тайное имя. Исключительно ради драматизма.
You're right, Lord Bile.
Однако ты чувствуешь, что имя стало для него чем-то большим, чем пустой звук.
As of tomorrow, I will cease to pretend that I'm Father Hines, parish priest of St. Fergus Church in Inverloch, and you'll stop pretending you're Deacon Iago.
Do you think this time we'll get it right?
Sure. We only needed the coins. I've got the rest of the ingredients down. But I won't prepare the potion until the very last moment, right before the ritual.
Do you really think they're from the devil?
Without a doubt. You've seen the pentagrams on one of the sides.
The same symbols have been used with different meanings by different cultures.
And don't you think that Satan, Prince of the Cosmos, wouldn't claim the symbol that identifies him?
I don't doubt his power, but
Don't argue, Vulcan.
it's just that since Brother Sioukan found the coins in an old Viking boat, maybe that should be our new destination. Maybe there we can find the civilization that wrote the Treaty of the Flesh.
Tomorrow, my good Vulcan, we'll be immortal. We won't need the book anymore.
But how much more knowledge can be hidden in there?
Oh, is there any higher knowledge than the one that allows you to reign over death?
According to what I read in the Treaty of the Flesh, 2 people can drink from a potion created with 1 coin.
Tell me something I don't know.
The kid will drink first. Who will drink second?
When we're sure it works, I'll drink. Then we'll prepare more potion with the second coin. You, my faithful helper, will drink from it. Then Sir Roderick.
Sir Roderick? Why him?
Without him, we wouldn't have this church, Falcon. Nor an alibi. Nor anything else. He deserves it.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin, but excluded one of the ingredients?
Which one?
The aim of salt and sulfur is to purify the soul before its return.
Without those ingredients, the drinker would come back with a contaminated soul.
A demon, a monster.
Interesting.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin?
Which one?
Mercury ensures that the transmuted being comes back to life with his memory intact.
It would be horrible if we forgot to add mercury to our potion. But, as I'm sure you understand, I can't allow myself to make such a mistake.
What would happen if we...
Which?
Почему-то я нажал без серы, но зачиталось за ртуть.
Iron is used to forge the soul again, and gold to make it come back to life.
I'm not sure what would happen if we skipped one of those.
A soulless being? Or perhaps the body wouldn't come back to life? What would happen if...
Which?
According to the Treaty of the Flesh, fire is used to honor an unknown entity.
Satan.
I'm not that sure.
But I am. Plus, we need fire to melt the coin of judgment.
What would happen?
Which?
I'd like to clarify something about the kid. I feel weird torturing a kid. Maybe we can find another volunteer.
I don't know what bothers me more, Vulcan. The sudden hint of a conscience within your dark soul, or your questioning of my orders.
We said we would not use servants of Sir Roderick as victims.
The kid was eavesdropping, Vulcan.
What will happen when the mother starts looking for him?
Oh, you're right. Oh well, luckily we're in no shortage of poison.
The kid is taking the place that Seokan deserved for finding the coins. He was one of ours. But we can't just get a random kid and make him immortal. He'll be too powerful.
Tell me something I don't know. He'll be tied until we prove the potion has worked and has no secondary effects. Then we'll throw him in the well, where he'll enjoy immortality without becoming a nuisance.
The kid is not easy to torture. I mean, I've never tortured such a tiny body. I hope I don't make a mistake.
Oh, I trust your skill, Vulcan.
I'll never understand why he can be so loyal to you while he still believes in the Christian God.
And remember, I saved his life. Some people value such a thing.
Maybe we don't need Ursus to mount guard at the church door. I close the door, take the key, and problem solved.
No, I'd rather have him there. Just in case Sir Roderick comes. I mean, Lord Behemoth.
Бегемот.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed the Saxon moron.
You seem to think otherwise when you tortured him.
What if he served someone, and now they're looking for him?
He'd have confessed. Whom could he be serving?
The Inquisition.
Bah! If the Inquisition knew of our existence, they'd come with a small army instead of infiltrating a moron among our members.
It's very strange that our Spanish friend hasn't arrived yet. He's always the first one.
We'll never be thankful enough to him. It's a shame we must kill him tomorrow.
What?
We'll be immortal, Vulcan. We won't need anybody's money anymore. The Order of the Flesh will die tomorrow.
I don't trust Sir Roderick.
I do. Besides, we need him. There are some doors that no commoner can open, no matter how immortal he is.
My father was the Duke of Fuentenegra.
Your father is Satan. Miguel de Fuentenegra died in the dungeon I saved you from.
What will happen to Lady Katir?
That cold fish. I guess her legitimate master and husband, Lord Behemoth, will kill her tomorrow. Did you know? She can't even satisfy him anymore.
Why don't you go out and get some fresh air, Hines?
Lord Bile. And no, I won't rest until the ritual is over.
Так, с Хинесом поговорили. У нас есть стрела, ключ. Катушка с белыми нитками. Во время продолжительных работ по ночам в кузнице ты иногда развлекался, бросая разные вещи в это металлическое ведро. Короткий миг тебя вселяется хулиганский дух твоего друга Джузеппе. Да хранит Господь его душу. Саботаж. Ты привязываешь конец нити к одной из стрел. Так, хорошо. Пошли еще походим, может быть, найдем что-то.
Don't kill me.
Не убивайте меня.
I won't hurt you. Calm down. No, please. Shh. Listen to me. I am here to save you. But I need you to calm down. I wasn't spying. Think of your mother. She'll be looking for you.
What? My mother?
Now that you've calmed down, answer my questions, and I'll do whatever is in my hands to save you.
No. Save my mother.
She is not in danger. I said that so you would shut up. Do you know who I am?
You are Deacon Iago, Father Gines's helper. Sundays after Mass, you read books and tell legends to those of us who can't understand the written word.
Can you tell me which book I read to you?
Yes, Sir Iago. It's been months since you started reading us the Divine Comedy. But Dante, the Italian, I hope one day I can learn to read like you.
Do you remember any of the stories I told you?
Yes. My favorite one is that of Bertrand the Wizard.
Refresh my memory.
Bertrand, native to Languedoc in France, could move objects with his mind. The Inquisition accused him of sorcery and put a rope around his neck, but made sure his feet touched the ground so that he wouldn't choke. They cut off his right leg and flung it out in front of him. Show your power by attracting it back to you. Bertrand died 3 days later when his left leg failed. He never stopped staring at the right leg on the ground.
Are you sure it was the right leg that was cut off?
Is it that important?
What's your name?
Fergus Quinlan, sir. I was given that name because I was born on St. Fergus Day.
Hines told me you were spying on him.
I didn't want to, sir. I was hiding in that room because I didn't want to clean the Great Cauldron. They always make me do it, and I'm sorry. I didn't want to, sir.
Вот так вот. Не будешь чистить зубы, попадешь в секту к сатанистам, и все. Чистить зубы важно.
What did you hear Hines saying?
I don't know, sir. I didn't understand a thing. He and Sir Roderick talked about coins, a potion, and the devil.
Now it's your turn to ask me.
I don't understand what's happening here at all, sir.
Father Hines and I are the founders of a satanic order that meets here in the basement of this church, the Order of the Flesh. If I fail at helping you escape, tonight, after torturing you for hours, we'll make you drink a certain transmutation potion. Then, we'll kill you. And then, you'll come back to life. Many years ago, I read several pages from a forbidden book that is now in the Vatican. One of those pages mentioned a potion that would transmute its drinker into a being able to overcome death. But among its ingredients, there was a golden coin with a strange symbol. Once a year, the night before the great hunt in honor of Saint Eden and Saint Alec, we meet here to offer sacrifices to Satan. But enough talking. I must find a way to get you out of here. Do me a favor. When you see me around here, shout as if I was tearing your soul out. Now, let's see if you can still reason. You've disappeared for some time now. Who may be looking for you?
Maybe Zachariah Gray, the kitchen boss. The one I clean for. My mother, probably not yet. She's the only one who tells me to hide and avoid some of the chores. But if she doesn't see me at night, she'll get really scared.
Do you understand everything I told you about this place? And what we do here?
Yes. Well, no. It was too much information.
The members of the Order of the Flesh are noblemen from all over Europe. The same ones that come to the annual hunt. They have funded our search for years. But this year, we'll finally be able to show them results. You'd have been safe if a monk called Siokan, who worked for the Order, hadn't found a couple of coins with a strange symbol a while ago. I still don't know how to help you escape, but I'll find a way soon. And when you escape, I'll say I've killed you and thrown you in the well. That way no one will ever look for you.
What about my mother?
I'll comfort her.
No, please.
Listen to me. I am here to save you. But I need you to calm down.
I wasn't spying.
Shut up, or I'll kill your mother.
What? Mum?
Так.
I didn't do anything.
Самое сделал, чтобы обеспечить себе поддержку Урсуса, если Хинес когда-нибудь сойдет с ума. Разве Хинес уже просил его надеть облачение ордена? Старик становится слишком беспечным. Хотя ты и сделал ее с той же бессмысленной целью, что и маску, ты ощущаешь гордость, когда видишь, как Урсус разбивает ей человеческий череп. Почему цепной пес сатанистской секты так привязан к своим четкам? Этот гигант-имбецил знает, что у него между ног кровь течет.
You remember Hines said I can enter and leave whenever I want, right? Yes, yes. And Sir Roderick, and his wife, too. I made that metal glove for you. You'd never use it against me, would you? I'll take that as a maybe not. Your leg, it's bleeding, isn't it? Well, I'd say it is. Wait, are you having one of those days? Is that your secret? Just out of the blue, how many years have gone by since Hines forbade you from hurting yourself? Maybe I should tell him? Or are you going to give me whatever it is you're hiding? Would you happen to have another torture instrument on your other leg? What a shame. But please let me know if you find one on any of your other members. That kid just doesn't know how to give in to torture. If he carries on like this, I don't know what I'm capable of.
Кожаные ремни, которые могут тебе пригодиться. К сожалению, нужны возницы, чтобы привязать бочки. Улыбаешься, прямо перед твоими глазами находится то, что поможет мальчику сбежать, но возница не должен увидеть, как ты сажаешь его бочку. Несомненный победитель на большинстве тыквенных конкурсов. Грязная и прикрытая лохмотьями, как и у всех возниц, приезжих в Санта-Бригитту.
Good morning, good man. At your service, sir. They seem really heavy.
You're mad. They're empty. You know it's heavy. It's this damn hangover in my head. Oh, I can't even lift it. So Roderick, God save him, for many years, forced me to drink 6 glasses in a row before buying the goods.
Maybe he fears someone will poison him.
Are you mad? Who could be so evil? Anyway, I feel horrible today. Can I take a nap?
What do you transport?
What am I transporting? Delicious wine from Wiesenlachen, brewed at St. Mungo's Abbey. But of course you know the story. When St. Imlin travelled through Wiesenlachen, he asked a girl for water. She didn't want to give him any, because the plague haunted the village. But then, St. Imlin insisted. So, she gave him the water, which she transformed miraculously into wine, and he drank happily, and he had a hangover too.
And he died, not so miraculously, the very next day.
Bah! Details.
I think I saw you walking around the lake last night. What were you looking for?
I was really looking to get a breath of fresh air. After selling some of my goods to Sir Roderick, I was a bit dizzy. But at the same time, I was looking for stench in the cave. You remember that Saint Columbia defeated a monstrous demon on the shores of Loch Ness. It seems that the stench betrayed him.
And you found a similar stench here?
You're crazy. You can only breathe goodness here. I was waiting to find some pagan devil like that bile. When they knew I was coming here, most of my fathers insisted I look for St. Phelan's cave.
Right. I've looked for it too. In vain.
What? Same as me. The so-called dizziness went away, but I fell asleep on a rock. A lovely night, out in the open. If it was winter, I'd be dead. I feel like shit today.
Will you stay tomorrow for the hunt?
I'd love to. I'm a devotee of St. Eden and St. Alec. Plus, I heard that noblemen from all across Europe are coming. But as soon as I get all these barrels in the cart, I'm gonna go back to St. Mungo.
Could you lend me those strips?
I'm afraid not. I need them to tie the barrels. I'm lost without them. They were blessed at St. Alistair McNair's church, the saint of commitment and eternal bonds. He found the corpse of his betrothed 40 years after she died, thanks to the ring he'd given her, with the inscription, "From Alistair, with love."
I know. An inspiring character.
Отвратительная тряпка, потому что возница вытирает ей свой отвратительный лоб и грязный нос. У меня, по-моему, есть снотворное. Найс. Отлично. Секунду. Он освещает не только небольшой зал по ночам, но и вход в подземелье. Вы с Хинесом часто используете его именно для этого. Это Хинес придумал выгравировать 3 из 6 символов алхимических веществ, необходимых для приготовления эликсира трансмутации на каждой горгульи. Почему в церквях так много чудесных изваяний? Божественность должна быть красивой, разве не так? Хотя, если говорить именно об этой церкви, уродство ей больше к лицу. Железо, чтобы выковать душу. Ртуть, чтобы помнить. Огонь. Кирилл, ты тут?
No! No! Have mercy! Don't kill me!
Ты открываешь одинокие куски, отрывая спуск, чтобы они могли стать головой.
I didn't do anything!
Ты не собираешься его пытать на возможность, как он будет казаться выше ростом. Однако ты должен как-то прикрепить его к ногам. Он был бы привязать сапоги к ногам мальчика при помощи кожных ремней, чтобы он оказался выше ростом. Но хватит ли этого для изменения внешности? Ага. Мальчик покинет замок бочки, а доцелить дойдет в сапогах, привязанных к ногам при помощи кожных ремней, чтобы казаться ростом со взрослого человека. Как сделать так, чтобы он не узнал Урсус?
I didn't do anything!
Окей. Можешь выстрелить, чтобы заполучить перчатку, но чем? Погнали. Блять, шарик забыл. Так, кажется, у нас есть план. Погнали дальше.
No, please.
Тебе нравятся глаза Фергуса, они так похожи на глаза Кейтер. Глаза. Так, хорошо.
This can't be happening.
Окей. Чего-то еще не хватает. Я пишу записку, чтобы отправить сообщение, но зачем? Да, ты мог бы написать записку Кейт, мне сходство между ее глазами и глазами Фергуса может здорово помочь.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Погнали, отправим письмо. Так. Тут у нас счет вышел. Новый фермер. Чтобы это не было, птица, понимаете, лучше, чем некоторые люди.
I didn't do anything.
Кейтнер, наконец-то.
What am I doing here? Give me a good reason.
Before, when I left your room, I was a bit rough.
Just like you were in the note.
I'm sorry.
That's why you made me come here? Really? What am I doing here? Give me a good reason.
Ines wants me to torture and kill a kid. The cook's son. But there's no way I'll do that.
Wait, you don't defy Hines for me, but you do for a dirty servant.
He has your same eyes.
The kid?
And your hair. I can't kill someone who reminds me so much of you. Our kids could look like him.
Kids? You and me? That requires a certain level of commitment. Much more than anything you've shown me. Anyway, who cares?
What I'm giving you is not easy to craft. I'd never worked with gold in such a clean, detailed fashion. And the inscription. I copied the idea from St. Alistair McNair.
I don't know what to say.
Tomorrow, during the hunt, we'll run away together. But first, I need to save that kid. Please, help me.
You wanted the cape, didn't you?
I need your cape to save the kid. Hide in one of those confessionals. Once the kid escapes, I'll tell Hines I killed him accidentally. He'll tell Ursus to search for a new victim, and you'll be able to return to the castle.
And tomorrow we will be free?
Tomorrow.
Так, погнали дальше. Пипец, я так долго выбирал.
No! No!
I still don't know how to help. And when you escape,
What about...
I'll...
No,
Че, погнали? Ты наконец точно знаешь, что нужно для того, чтобы Фергус выбрался из замка. Так, зачем ждать?
Fergus, put this on. It's time to get you out of here. We'll make Ursus believe that you're Cater and that you're sick. When you're inside the keg and the cart starts moving, say 100 Hail Marys. Go deep into the woods and walk all the way to Aberdeen. I will give you something extremely valuable. Sell it and embark on a ship to Europe.
I don't care what you did before, Deek Niago. You're a good man.
Don't be stupid.
Come with me. We'll go to the Vatican and convince the Pope to burn that cursed book.
No. I must finish something and make sure they don't follow you. But when the bastard fell, he grabbed my medallion and took it with him deep into the well.
I'm sorry, my good Vulcan. I'm so sorry.
I'll forge a new one. Don't worry.
No, I'm sorry for you. Ursus!
Все-таки ударил.
Please forgive my little trick, Falcon. You betrayed me.
And I'd do it again.
But you won't. Maybe you'll be glad to know that I didn't play fair myself. You were growing too distant. I had to see just how much. And you didn't pass the test. Your fling with Lady Katia, your disdain for our benefactor, Sir Roderick, your arrogance, and now, your betrayal. You must become my faithful disciple once more.
Never. I hate you.
You will do it. You will. You'll take the child's place in the ritual. You will drink the transmutation potion, die, and be reborn beside me. And you know why, don't you?
You'll take out the mercury, so that I will return with no memories.
Worry not. I will be waiting for you. I will embrace you and remind you that you are my faithful son. You will serve me for all eternity. As of tomorrow, once we are transmuted, we will recover the Treaty of the Flesh, and you will translate it in full for me. I am certain that it hides even more powerful secrets. The world will be ours. My good Vulcan.
What about the boy?
We have more urgent business today, but we'll find him. I may even grant you the honor of killing him. We have all the time in the world.
Deacon Iago?
Huh? Who are you?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Gabriele Scarpetta, last remaining guardian of the Order of Iago.
I'd never heard of the Order of Iago before.
It's a secret reserved for the custodians of the treaty, Fergus Quinlan's successors. Another name that should ring a bell. The order was established in 1534 by mandate of the Pope, and the first custodian of the Treaty of the Flesh was Fergus Quinlan himself.
To what extent is it secret?
Pope Clement VII himself decided that no other pope should ever know of its existence. The poor souls have enough as it is, as I'm sure the current pope could tell you. The Order of Iago has a double aim: finding he who gave his name to the Order so as to give him the Treaty of the Flesh, or protecting the book at all costs.
It's amazing that Fergus made it that far.
Our founder must have been a man of formidable spirit. A servant who fled and then managed to convince a pope and to protect the treaty until dying of old age in the Vatican.
I assume it was Fergus who ordered that I receive the treaty.
And right you are.
How was Fergus so sure that the transmutation potion had worked, and that I would survive for centuries to come?
Our founder returned to the place where he met you years before and heard a legend. That of the ghost of Deacon Iago, who rose from the church's ashes screaming, "Who am I?" and disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again.
And no one searched for me until now?
He did, all of his life, to no avail. And little by little, his successor stopped looking for you as well.
Why me? He knew my past.
Because you accepted dying for him, I suppose. There are entire religions based on such trifles, or so they say.
Kovac said that you were his, I don't know, informant? He told me that you'd given him information for his book.
The bare minimum to convince him of placing the Treaty of the Flesh on the cover of his book. I had to lure you somehow.
He said that you had contacted him in the Vatican.
As did all my predecessors every time someone asked about the Treaty of the Flesh. It didn't take me long to realize it couldn't be you, although it did turn out to be very useful in finding you.
You seem very sure of my identity.
Of course, your phone call, the evidence, the portrait. Everything leads me to you.
You bugged Kovac's telephone, and that's how you found me.
True. And the next morning, I tried to do the same with your cell phone. Theft is easy first thing in the morning. People are asleep and unsuspecting. But, to my surprise, I sooner realized that someone had beat me to it. Your SIM card had been cloned. I wouldn't turn it on if I were you. Otherwise, whoever did this will know your location.
Thanks. I guess. Wait a second. You still haven't said where the treaty is. Is it still in the Vatican?
No, it was relocated long ago.
Where was it in the Vatican?
Before the order was established, it was in the Vatican's secret archives, alongside hundreds of forbidden books. But thanks to our founder, it was moved to a secret vault within the actual archives, and protected by means of an entry mechanism that he designed with you in mind.
Why did they move it?
During the pontificate of Pope Pius VI, the papacy faced several scandals. Embezzlement, theft, schemes within the organization itself. The custodian of the treaty convinced himself that the Vatican was no longer a safe place.
Where is it now?
In 1786, one of my predecessors hid the book in the catacombs of a city that was transferring the skeletons of its cemeteries to those very same catacombs. There, they recreated the same entry mechanism that the founder had designed for you.
That can't be. They took it to Paris? My Paris?
And there it still lies. Look for the Triskelion in the tunnels, and you will find the Treaty of the Flesh. Goodbye, Deacon Iago.
Wait, won't you be traveling with me?
No, I am free of my burden at last. The Order of Iago dies today. You will never see me again.
I still have questions I'd like to ask you. I'd never heard of the Order of Iago.
It's a secret. Another name.
It's amazing that Fergus made it that far.
Our founder must have been a man of a serv.
Thank you for everything, Scarpetta.
I don't doubt it.
Then why don't you look happy about it?
Don't you realize that your life gains meaning, and that my life loses it? May God be with you, Deacon Iago. It has been an honor to meet you.
Well,
Кажется, ей не очень нравится то, что она видит. Может быть, тебе нужно помочь ей изменить свое мнение?
The restoration is...
say one more word and there's no deal. I'm leaving in 4 hours and I don't have time to waste. Shit!
Молчишь вместо того, чтобы выбить ей все зубы. Кем она себя вообще заменила? Это напыщенная ископаемая карга.
What a piece of shit. Anyway, Mrs. Yesterday...
Yes?
The pictures didn't lie. Neither did the certificate. It's a magnificent sculpture.
Что? Что в таком случае означали все эти... Нет.
Now let's talk about
Теперь
the
осталось
price.
обсудить цену.
Your husband was very clear. He asked for 400,000 euros. More than what it's worth. 100,000 euros, that's my offer. And not a cent more of your continental currency.
Она над тобой издевается?
I don't care what my husband said. 600,000 euros or no deal.
500,000 euros.
Sold.
Ты не можешь проверить, ты выторговала в 4 раза больше, чем она предлагала.
You'll find a check for 500,000 euros in this envelope. And don't give me that look. I've been haggling for years. I'll send my men to pick up the piece this afternoon. I gave a card to your husband. I'll activate it to show the phone number if he needs to call. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Yesterday. We should meet someday when I'm back in Paris. We have so much in common.
С одной стороны, Ласка так и не объявилась, чтобы забрать заказанную ей картину. И как ты не пыталась с ней связаться, ее нигде нет. А с другой стороны, Бакстер только что купил скульптуру за 500 000 евро, и это более чем достаточно, чтобы оплатить долги отца. И мало того, она собирается опубликовать книгу о прошлом Джона. Это совпадение или Бакстер что-то скрывает? И если это так, ты все выяснишь, как бы она это ни прятала в дебрях мировой паутины.
Are you sure this is where we're supposed to meet?
Sure, Choke. Do you want me to phone her?
Hi, Boris.
Ah, you see? Happy birthday, Mole.
Hi, John.
Hey, take a look at this. Maybe you've seen this symbol in the catacombs?
I think I have. It's pretty far in one of the sections tourists never see.
Cool. Can you take us there?
Sure, once we've clarified something.
Boris said it wouldn't be cheap.
2,000. If the catacombs catch us, you better pay my fine or else you'll face the consequences. If it's too expensive for you, good luck finding someone who knows the tunnels like I do. Plus, who knows climbing and who doesn't give a damn about the law.
All right.
Let's hurry.
Благодарю.
It's at the end of that gallery. I'll stand guard here. If the catacombs come, I'll lure them away while you escape down this tunnel. If you need me, point here with this.
Его здесь повесили или принесли сюда уже мертвым? Блять. Отлично.
These pivots on the ground, I'm trying to raise them up. You're staring at that skull.
It's my grandpa. I'm asking him if he knows where my Danny is.
You don't need to ask that skull. I can tell you what happened. Everybody can.
No, you weren't there when it happened. Nor were I. I was late. But Grandpa is in heaven, he can see everything.
So your grandpa is talking to you?
Not right now. He's going to ask some other dead guys, just in case someone was there when Cadway collapsed. I sure hope he finds someone who can tell him where Danny is.
Dude, they moved the skeletons here in the 18th century, and they were already old. He can't be your grandfather.
Then he's my super mega great grandpa. Who cares?
Are you getting used to that light?
Sure. Why do you ask? Now I'm afraid it'll go out. But luckily, I have the lighter that you gave me at Cadway.
I don't remember giving you a lighter in Cadway.
How typical. You found it, brand new, and gave it to me, saying it was the light of truth. I'm keeping it like a golden treasure.
Can you lend me the lighter?
No. What if the headlight dies?
That headlight will not burn out easily.
How do you know that?
You're so close to the wall that you're just lighting a tiny space. That saves a lot of energy.
Come on, Joke. I'm not taking stupid pills, you know?
Oops, sorry.
You're sure the light won't go out?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, I believe you.
Can you lend me the lighter?
Okay, but if you lose it, don't blame me for lending it to you.
Отлично.
Are you sure Pauline didn't tell you where she was going?
Again, no. As if she told me anything. I saw her this morning when Baxter came to pay a lot for that Japanese statue.
Thanks for arranging things with Mole.
As soon as you said catacombs, she came to my mind. But not just my mind. Ever since I saw her at that party, she affects another part of me too. Happy birthday. But now I'm too busy to think with that other place.
Блять.
What's the matter? Problems?
Yeah, maybe. I know you don't talk a lot to Pauline, but has she told you anything these past few days?
Pauline? To me? Oh, come on. We weren't close at all in the old days, and it's rained a lot since then. Moreover, the group gave me the cold shoulder when I joined the Catacops, but Pauline had already left before that.
My guess is that if you pass a rope through the rings on the well, then we'd have sort of a handrail for me to grab onto.
Okay, let's hurry. Well, it seems you're on the right path. Let's go. There you go. Hey, don't die, okay?
Dear Deacon Yago, if you are reading this, my suspicions were
right. You transmuted. And if you've managed to get here, then the Order of Yago is not as safe as it needs to be. Now it's your turn to protect the treaty of the flesh. I think of you as a demon redeemed for the divine cause, like a new St. Paul, and I congratulate myself on having caused that redemption. You not only saved me, but also gave a new meaning to my existence. I pray that I'm now giving a new meaning to yours. May God be with you, my friend Yago. Fergus Quinlan, Rome, October the 27th, 1558.
Come on, the catacombs are about to come.
Let's move, Boris.
That's what you were looking for?
Yes.
Hi, dear.
Amanda? You?
I lost track of you in New York, but thanks to your friend Sel, I was able to track you down. Now, you'll let us tie you up, you'll get on the boat, and if you try anything, he dies. Is that okay?
Слышишь, что в комнате есть кто-то еще. Он практически не дышит, и его пульс замедлен. Услышав храп, ты вздыхаешь с облегчением. Борис жив. Судя по сильному запаху брожения, ты находишься в винном погребе. Ты вспоминаешь, что у тебя был подобный инструмент, когда ты пытал людей.
If I do it right, I can get you to stick your hand in your wound and pull out your own guts.
My good Vulcan.
No. You can't be. Hines died at St. Fergus 500 years ago. The Inquisition killed him and burned down the church with his body in it.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
You hid in the space behind the altar.
That's right. As soon as the Inquisition came in, before they could see me, I heard everyone die. Sir Roderick, his slutty wife, Don Guzman, even Ursus. Oh, my dear Ursus. When they set the church on fire, I thought I'd suffocate in my hiding place. I quickly poured mercury in the potion and drank it, but didn't die. I didn't dare leave the church until 2 nights later. I looked for you among the burnt bodies, but how was I going to recognize you? How could I be sure that the potion had worked?
It worked. I'm still alive. And so are you. But you know the best part? You once saved my life. When you took it away years later, you gave me the chance to get it back. And that's what I've done. We're even.
I'm happy to hear that. Because I need your compassion. I beg you, grant this sinner's soul some peace. I want you to kill me. I want to die, once and for all. For good, and only you can help me, my son. Ursus! I told you nothing would happen. Please, follow me outside. take the wine set and blow out the candles. Our host will arrive at dusk. In the meantime, will you think about my request, please?
Huh? Where's the other guy?
Poor Ronald. Goodbye, my dear gardener. You had wonderful green fingers. He cried blood when he started reading it, just like you said he would.
Hi, honey.
Mr. Yesterday! Amanda, go find the madman. He has to be here somewhere. Lenny, you bring up Gines's alchemy table. And get this shit out of here. Well, well, well. Why the long face?
So I suppose you're hunting down immortals all over the world?
Now that you mention it, I feel honored. 100% of the world's immortal population is in my house this very instant. But don't get me wrong, your old friend is here of his own accord.
What did you do to Boris?
What did we do? What did you do? Lenny just told me he disappeared.
Don't try to fool me. Where is he?
Gines, is there anything you didn't tell me about Vulcan? Does he have any powers we might not know of?
I hope not, Little Vic.
Little Vic?
Don't act surprised, Mr. Yesterday. I've known Father Gines for a long time, ever since I found him in that nursing home.
Oh, I can't stand children crying. Get out of here.
Is that because you can't stand to see children suffer?
Let's just say that I was good at ending their suffering back in the day.
So, are you going to help me?
Satan, take me now. You won't leave until I ask you what happened, will you?
I ran away from home because I haven't seen my granddad in 6 months.
Ah, well, I didn't even get to meet mine. He's been dead for 600 years.
They told me my granddad's here, but I can't find him.
I entered the first nursing home I found. I guess it never occurred to me that there could be more than one, nor that my grandfather was in the most expensive one in London.
My granddad is sick. There's a little man in his head that steals his words.
Oh, that's a shame. You can't live without words.
A lady at the door told me to wait here.
We'll wait. And let's hope we don't have to wait too long.
Sir? My name is Victoria Baxter, but my friends call me Vic.
I haven't had a name for a long time. Or friends, for that matter. But you can call me Gines.
There's something I don't understand. If your granddad died that long ago, you must be really, really old. I mean, my nan was 87, and everyone said she died of old age.
Oh. And who says I haven't died?
I don't think I understand.
Listen here, little girl. If I tell you the truth, will you do me a favor?
Of course, Mr. Gines.
I was your grandmother's age the first time I died. But years before, I had taken a very special potion. They told me it gave you the power to come back to life at the same exact age as when you died for the first time. But what if that wasn't true? The only way to find out was to kill myself, but I couldn't do that.
You could have looked up that potion in an encyclopedia.
Oh. There weren't any encyclopedias back then. Although, there was a book that mentioned the potion, but I never found it again.
Doctors know about these things. Did you ever ask them?
I couldn't ask anyone. I'd done bad things. I was a fugitive.
And didn't you have any friends who could help you?
I had two good friends, Ursus and Vulcan. They were like my children. Ursus died in a fire. As for Vulcan, I lost his track. I spent decades searching for him, because only he could confirm if the powers of the potion were real. I searched for decades in vain, until I died of old age. As old as I am now. Every few weeks I die, and I come back to life. And I can't walk. I can't even wipe my own shit.
You're not allowed to say shit.
They just opened up my throat so I could talk. I haven't been able to say a single word for 60 years. I'll say shit all I want. And you should do the same.
Shit.
See? It's easy.
Shit.
Nice. Don't let anyone ever take away your right to say what you want. Words should never be hidden.
Shit, shit, shit.
I like you, Vic. But I think you should calm down.
You know a lot about death. Will my granddad live?
I don't know, Vic. I do know that if he dies, he won't come back like me. But if I could change places with him, I'd do so gladly.
You're a good man, Mr. Gines.
Now it's my turn. You owe me a favor.
Yes, whatever you want.
Could you place your hand on mine?
What's going to happen to you?
No one should die alone. Stay with me for a little while. And don't stop talking. Just pretend that I'm asleep. Don't let them see that I'm...
He died right there in front of me, and I stood there for nearly half an hour, holding his hand and begging him to come back. And he did.
It was true!
Hello, little Vic.
You're so lucky!
I'm not so sure. I'll die again in a few weeks, but I might not be as lucky as I was today. It might take me a lot longer to come back. They'll certify my death. They'll bury me. I'll die and come back. Die and come back. Die and come back inside my grave until there's no room left in the cemetery. Then they'll empty the graves, burn the remains, and I'll die and come back again, and I'll drag myself until someone finds me and takes me to a public nursing home. But I won't find you there. You'll have died of old age.
Luckily, that didn't happen. It took me 40 years. But I found you at last. And together we found your beloved Vulcan, the treaty, and also, surprise, we even found a judgment coin.
The time has come. I beg you, for the mercy I do not deserve, please read the treaty in search of the potion that reverts immortality. Please, kill me.
So I shall. For Alonzo. For Fergus. For me. For all the lives you destroyed. Not even you deserve this punishment.
Thank you. Thank you, Vulcan.
Listen, don't waste any more of my time. None of that shit is going to happen. We're going to mix up a new transmutation potion. But I'm the one who's going to do the drinking.
You only need 1 coin to make enough potion for 2.
One for you, and one for me. No, I can't trust you. What if you trick me? Or if something goes wrong? I need to make sure it works before I drink it. But as you can imagine, I have to test it on someone who has never been transmuted. Let's see if Lenny finds the madman. You'll have an immortal friend. What else could you ask for?
Miss Baxter, the madman is nowhere to be found. But I did find this.
Pauline!
Oh! Forget the madman. Here's an even better offer. Wouldn't you just love an immortal girlfriend?
I'll come back, John.
It takes Ines a while to come back. What about her?
I'm alive.
And you don't know how happy that makes me. Amanda, keep an eye on them. I promise that when we find another coin, you'll be... Shit. Shit.
Оп. Вот этот. Это номер единственный, зарегистрирован на имя Бакстер. Погнали дальше. Найс план. О, да, монета найдена. Чей небольшой перерыв. Я, пожалуй, на этом сегодня закончу, потому что мне очень сильно рулит.